Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and today we're going to be trying out an interesting roguelite called Dive the Depths. I know basically nothing about this, but it looked really neat while I was checking it out on my queue, so I was like, what the hell, it's pretty cheap, let's give it a roll. And so far it looks pretty good, but I know nothing about what the gameplay is like, so let's figure it out. Yes, first time playing. I will try the tutorial. Bob. Alright, that's easy enough. On this innocent fish. Okay. Open up these chests. Okay. How much money do I have? 895? Okay. Gain 100 additional max HP. Alright, that's nice. Slowed. Oh, okay. What is that? Ephemeral Claw. Chance to slash victims on hit. Pick this thing up. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okay. Warning! Oh my goodness. Faux construct. Punching bag. Alright, so far so good. Oh, hey, that just came out of nowhere. Screw you guys. Confused and slowed. Oh hey, I'm back to normal. Good. Okay. In omnipresence. That sounds really cool. I'm gonna go with this though. Okay. Alright. So I am liking this. Access is not something... What did you say? I get the feeling that English is not the first language of these developers. Actually, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure their first language is Chinese, actually. What the hell? Let's give this a shot. What's the worst that can happen? I fail? Oh, I have to do this first. Alright. Weapons. Alright, well, I'm gonna start with the harpoon. Alright. I know very little about what's going on here, so let's just give this a try. Also, this is in the way. Oh yeah, I got 3 achievements just for hitting the damn button? Good lord. Why did it automatically bring me there? I've reached the map border. Okay. Gain 15 move speed. Alright. How much money do I have by... Oh, none now. Take advantage of the early game to farm for XP and buy items. Altar of Wrath. Oh no, I missed. Come back here. Okay, so that just drags enemies towards me so I can stab them. What is this? Challenge boss. Okay, so... This kind of feels a little bit like Ravenwatch. In a way. Where the goal is to just kind of run around and try to get stronger with your time before you have to go fight the boss. I have a sea mine. Phantom Pain. Oh, that costs 250? How was I supposed to get 250? I don't even... I have, like, nothing. I guess I get $250 like anything else. Like any other way. I just, you know, play the game. Hey. Oh, I see. I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, bucko. That's good to know. Oh, Jesus. I think the next thing I need to do to upgrade my gaming setup is I need a gaming chair that doesn't just randomly tip backwards on me. No, you need to die. Go away. Okay. So one thing I am noticing is that the game is just a few too many things overlap. So I get the feeling that, hold on. It does feel like the game is just a little on the buggy side. It's also probably not a good idea to go venturing into areas that I'm not high enough level for. It's just, you know. Probably just good for survivability's sake. Chance to slow enemies on hit? Okay. Okay, so I'm starting near the vertical edge. Or at least the upper edge. Okay, lots of treasure chests, very few enemies to fight with which to open these chests. So, I'm also curious, does time affect the difficulty of the enemies like it does in Risk of Rain, or... Oh, hold on. I just realized I have a radar screen. Why couldn't they tell me that instead of, this is what the RT button does? That seems much more useful. Tell me about the radar screen. You know, the one that's in the upper right corner that seems a little bit more important to know about than, you know, just the basic controls. Alright, I don't want to go chasing that dude, because I'm already know. I'm trying to keep in mind my limits. Yeah. Yes, skeleton fish, what now? You thought you were so cool. Alright. Alright, there's an enemy above me. What are you? Altar of Avarice. Cool, let's hit it. Alright, I have much cash. You, get back here so I can stab you. What the hell just hit me? Hey. Jeez. Alright, that's a level up. I can dig it. Alright, let's open this up. Gain a small chance to inflict stun. Alright. Hi, would you like to get stabbed? Oh, I take it that's a no, but unfortunately for you, I'm not interested in your opinion. Alright, looking good. I could stand to find a few more treasure chests. Or where's that shop? I mean, it's a roguelite, so the obvious answer is somewhere. Alright, well, I'm not going to turn down a treasure chest. Oh, boop! Ew. Oh, no, I'm poisoned! Yeah, this feels like kind of an aquatic version of Risk of Rain at the moment, which I'm fine with. I'm no good at Risk of Rain, but I'm not against trying this game out some more. Diving fins! We're faster! What's up, bitch? How'd you like to get stabbed today? Level up. Bye-bye, Skullomania. Okay, how long does poison last? Okay. That answers my question, but god damn, that was annoying. I've already opened that. Another one of you. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Yeah, you suck. Whoa, you're fast. And you throw fireballs in many directions. Alright, so where is the diving bell? I've gained a few levels. I'd like to grab a couple more treasures. Then after that, I would love to take on this first boss. I started so close to it last time, too, but then I screwed up and went somewhere I shouldn't have. Oh, if I still had that sea mine from the last run. Deal more melee damage. I love it. Huh. Oh, yeah, it's a lot more melee damage. Okay, it's some more melee damage. How about that? Stunned. Okay, so that's how you know when it triggers. Hi, how are you? Stab. Oh no. Stab. Stab. Yeah, get stabbed, bitch. Item can be found in future runs. Nice. Alright, I am definitely feeling stronger, so I'm ready to try out that boss. And not the thing that has the red circle around it that's just been kind of roaming the map. I mean, like, the actual boss, like where the diving bell is. Noctilict. I get the feeling I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That guy needs to be avoided. You know what was embarrassing? You not giving me enough information about what I was fighting. Alright, so another time to challenge that dude. Let's try another expedition and see if we can not suck this time. But I would like to try with the anchor. This feels like one of those games I could take a lot of time to learn to get good at, but it would definitely be a lot of fun because there's a lot to take in. Why are you doing this? I did not do that. Hey, what's this treasure chest? 1 biome key. Do I have a biome key? I do not. Why did I even ask that question? The active items recharge faster. Okay, but I have no active items. Boom! And I saw an enemy over here. Where'd you go? It doesn't seem to be doing much more damage than the harpoon, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I see you there. Key obtained. Yeah, it's because you suck. Alright, now... Alright, semi-invisible anglerfish skeleton. Alright, let's try to find that treasure chest again. And anchors away. Ha 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 ha. There's that treasure chest. Place down a waypoint. Alright, I'm assuming that's with the... What is it? Okay. And it has about a 30-second cooldown. Alright, I understand now. Who are you? Defeat secret boss. Okay. So the secret boss costs a bunch of your health, and yeah. Also, I'm not sure I like the anchor that much. I think it's... You know, that happened way too quickly. Let me switch it up. Let's go back to the harpoon. Maybe with some more experience, the anchor isn't so bad, but right now it's just... I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe that's the big issue here, is that I just don't know what I'm doing. So one more run before we call it an end to this episode. Also, I'm noticing some screen tearing. That's kind of bugging me. Like, I really feel as though this game was definitely intended to be played with mouse and keyboard, but we all know how I feel about mouse and keyboard. I'm just not good with it. I have no practice. I'm sure I could get good with practice, but as of right now, just give me my damn controller. Why are you doing this? Hydra mines. Interesting. What are you? Random health. Yeah, well, it took most of my health, but it was $300. Now we'll just have to play careful while we regen. God, I suck. Alright, we're just gonna restart. That was absolutely pathetic. Pouring in water. I don't know if there's even a story to this game or not. I know that we are a diver. Why? Okay. The idea that it forces a pause every time you start a run like that is, one, probably unintended, but two, telling me that this game is probably a little buggier than when I first imagined. Add one additional dash charge. I like that. Altar of Wrath. No, I don't think I feel like getting killed today. Altar of Death. Both of these things take a bunch of health from me. But I don't learn my lesson, so Altar of Wrath it is. Okay, seriously, what did that do? Oh my god, there's a map? Alright, important sip, there's a map. Now, the map doesn't fill in many things, so I imagine. Also, does the game tell me about the items that I've picked up? Kind of. It doesn't tell me about all of them. What is this? I'm noticing that the game is not allowing me to attack that thing for some reason. Alright, so let's just try to stay away from that. Lore Master. Can't interact while in combat. What am I in combat with? Alright, all of you piss off so I can talk to the Lore Master. Also item. Deal more melee damage. Hello. How long have you been here? Too long, diver. Far too long. Dead in the water by now. Got it. And of course, my glucose monitor just wants to yell at me. Always while I'm recording, I notice. And again, I'm just bitching because I had a long day at work. Soul totem? Hey, what does the soul totem do? Alright, well, I figured it out. I'm supposed to stay within this circle and just fight things off until the time runs out. Which I can't do because I'm terrible. Alright, let's try one more time. This is one of those games where you spend way more time on it because you're going, alright, one more time. I would like to not give you guys a horrible first impression of this game, even though, like I said, it does seem a little buggy, and the screen tearing is definitely an issue. Okay, it's every time I start a run. That's not cute anymore. That forced pause is just... ugh, not right. It's not right. Okay, so one thing I like about the anchor is that it has a wide swing arc. That is a positive point, I will say that. What is this? Receive 5% less damage. I mean, that's nice, but... Altar of Avarice. One item. So it costs an item to use that? Ow. Admittedly, I shouldn't have just stood there. I don't want to go too far down. I don't want to deal with the Huddle depths. Not yet, anyway. Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, I lost my spear. Okay, so you trade in an item and get a whole bunch of money. Okay, that was unexpected. Alright, those guys aren't that bad. Alright, well I know what the soul totem does, but I think I want to get a little stronger before I do that. You know, familiarize myself with what's happening in this game, and maybe I can actually survive. Yeah, no, not fighting that thing. Alright, that was violent. Yep, I know better this time. Alright, so I have plenty of money. Let's find some treasures. Like that one. There's a treasure right there. I hope it's worth it. Increased critical hit chance. Alright, I like that. Yo, Thunderbutt, can you go away? We're not interested in fighting you yet. There we go. Alright, so those jellyfish aren't too bad. Why are you following me? You should go away. Here's the diving bell. So now the question becomes... Right, what is this? I want it. Randomly fire chain lightning on hit? I love it. What do you do? After dealing enough damage, your next hit is guaranteed to be critical. Active items gain an additional charge. Nice. Oh, there's the chain lightning effect. That dude is seriously just following me. Like, what the actual fuck? Alright, well, we're not gonna get anywhere by not trying the boss, so let's do it. It's Guardian Construct again. Oh, you can just go through solid rock? Screw you. I have an active item. It's just a matter of what can I do with it. Okay, I do like it. I do like that his pattern changes. Alright, we're almost there. Got him. Guardian Construct will assist you every 10 kills. CMK1. Nice. I like that. Learn your first trait. Guys, I didn't exactly want to fight Docklicht. Dude, there is no way. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, they decided that they wanted to screw me. I mean, at least I beat a boss this time. Alright, so this is a game that's definitely going to take a lot of practice, but you guys let me know if you're interested in this one. It's got some problems, but I do overall enjoy the gameplay loop. Now, fortunately, a good number of games have been coming out that I'm interested in doing some first impressions looks on, so hopefully we'll be seeing more of these in the very near future. So for right now, I will say thank you very much for coming and checking this out with me today. I'm very interested in where this particular game is going, and we'll have to wait and see whether or not there's an interest in seeing more of it. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff. I appreciate you coming and checking out my work. You coming to spend your free time with me is always welcome. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care of yourself.